Hey, what's up everybody? Pete here with the Golf Paradigm. Always thank you for joining and tuning in. We're here at Edwin Watts just off of Hilton Head Island. It's at the bridge of Hilton Head in Bluffton in the mainland. They got a wide array of clubs, both new and used. If you get a chance, stop by. The guys and girls have unbelievable customer service. They'll help you out every single time. Today I want to talk about frequency. So this here's a Digiflex frequency machine. It's one of the most underutilized, in my opinion, devices when it comes to club fitting, simply because I don't think many people understand it, number one, and they certainly don't understand what the frequency should be per person. So one of the fitting criteria that we use at our schools is what does the body do, what is it capable of through physical movement and through the neurological system, which plays a heavy role in what your shaft frequency should be, and then you can get into shaft profiles and load factors and so on. But for this video we're going to concentrate on frequency. And what frequency is, it's an electronic measurement of horsepower. So what you're able to produce as far as your horsepower to swing in balance, and what the shaft requires for it to work and function the way that the shaft was designed to function, need to be the same. Okay, you can have about a maybe 2 to 3 cycle difference, but it better be extremely close to the same. In other words, the output that you give should match the output that the shaft is requiring for it to function properly. That goes as far as the load. So as you make your swing, that as you get close to completing your turn and your body starts to change direction, obviously my hand and the club toe have not gotten to their finish point yet, but as you change, the body senses when those are going to happen. And if this is too stiff, you're going to continue to go and go and go and go, and it's going to throw off your natural timing and sequencing. If the club is too soft, meaning the frequency is too low, this is going to get here too quick, and you haven't had a time for your body to load on its backswing, and then you lose timing and sequencing going forward. So a lot of different things come into play. So I'm going to check this shaft, this club here. Now, if you do so with a grip on it, if you have a standard grip, meaning no cord or not mid-size or oversize, you're going to add approximately 6 to 7 cycles to the frequency of a shaft. If you have a mid-size grip like this one, you're going to add about 9 to 10. And if you have a cord grip, you're going to add about 9. So let's put this in the clamp here. As such, you want the butt end flush. Okay, so we got our club, we got it clamped down over here. We got the head and the shaft aligned over the sensor on the frequency machine. So we set it to 0, we pull it back, and then just let it shake back and forth. All right, that comes out to 336. So we add 5 for our grip, that's 341. All right, let's try it again just to check. We'll do it 3 times. Get an average, 336. Okay, we know that's good. And we'll shake it one more time, 336. Okay, it's very consistent. Now, 341 in our system comes out to extremely stiff. So while most people like to say they like a stiffer shaft in their wedges, supposedly keep spin down, launches lower, etc., that's a lot of BS, because remember, the frequency of this, meaning the horsepower that this shaft requires to function the way that it was designed, needs to match the output that you're giving it. Okay, so the amount of horsepower that you produce needs to match the horsepower that this shaft needs to work. All right, and if it doesn't, it's going to cause you to swing in ways that you don't want to swing, meaning it's going to screw up your swing. So now there's another thing about frequency is a lot of people like to fit for lie angle, and of course that's a criteria in club fitting. But you cannot fit for lie angle until you get the shaft stiffness, i.e. frequency, correct. All right? Again, you can't fit for lie angle until you get the frequency and the stiffness correct, because there is a thing called toe droop where the toe is going to bow down as you have weight away from the center of the axis of the shaft. This is going to bow down in the swing, and based on how stiff or how soft this is, it's going to bow down more or less. So that's where the lie angle is set, and you can't do that till you get this right. So give yourself a shot at find someone who understands what frequency is, but not only that, understand how that frequency relates to you as the individual. And if they can't tell you the difference between the two, or don't understand it, or even worse, they don't use a frequency machine, then your clubs are going to be built, you're better off throwing darts in the dark. So I hope that information helps, at least gives you some insight into what frequency is, how it relates to shafts and clubs, and more importantly, you as the individual and the golfer. So thanks for joining us. We'll check you next time. Hey everybody, Pete here from the Golf Paradigm. Thanks for watching the video. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you want to watch more videos or subscribe, you can do it right here.